Hello, friends, and welcome to the Cinemondo podcast with my friends Kathy and Burk. No, Mark. and
our friend Burk and Kathy.
With special guests, Kathy.
Special guests. Jensen Ackles.
Ooh,
and that other
nice.
guy on Supernatural.
With their car.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I know, I love this shit.
Can you get a corgi toy of that car? I'll bet you can. I
guarantee you probably can. There's so many supernatural things.
Does
Anyway,
anybody know what I'm talking about when I say corgi?
Oh, I do. They were the Cadillac. They were the Cadillac of Matchbox cars.
Yeah.
They were bigger and they were really heavy and they were British.
And they had suspension, and the doors open. And you could get the James Bond car and the Black Beauty from the Green Hornet. You get the Batmobile.
They were really cool.
Anyway.
And I think there's probably a cool car in this because I see it in the trailer thumbnail. So we'll have to check it.
Yeah, this is a brand new teaser trailer for a Malayalam action movie called RDX. Another initial title, but this one stands for the three main characters: Robert, Danny, and Xavier. So that's the RDX. I thought it was going to be one of those little thing about bicycles.
I know.
That's DMX.
Right.
Yeah.
BMX, yeah.
But this is kind of an all-star cast because these are all big stars in Malayalam. We have a guy from Kambalangi Nights. We have a guy from Vikram. We have, I forget what the other guy's from, but they're all like in these big movies, and I've heard of all of them.
Oh,
yeah, they're Shane Nigam, Antony Varghese, and Neeraj Madhav are the three main actors.
So good in Kambalangi Nights. It's like a movie you can't help but laugh. And they did a little Shining little call out in it, which is like,
oh, did they really?
So low.
Wearing Apollo 13.
So good. Well, he kind of pulls a Jack Nicholson at the end. All right, but that is not this movie.
This is the.
We don't know much about this one.
We don't. Do we have the trailer loaded up and ready to go?
Let's see. Let's get that trailer up. So we did Lara and I did a motion poster reaction. Also, the actor from the superhero movie.
Manal Murali.
I think he's the same director too.
Oh yeah, that was actually really good.
Really good. Like a nice origin story, and the two guys that were handling their superpowers very differently, and that was really really good movie.
Interesting.
All right,
I'm going to put myself in the middle so we can see Mark's face. How about that?
Keep my face.
Mark's like peeking over, peeking over the trailer.
There we go. Now that looks. See the
so
trilogy energy here.
Yeah, exactly.
With the screen down here.
Cover up Mark. Oh no, we don't need.
Please do. I deserve to be covered up.
I figure it's an action trailer kind of thing. I would make it kind of an action trailer,
move
layout.
Around the screen. Move around the screen.
Yeah.
Kind of around. Mini IMAX. A little tiny one. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. Okay.
All right. Let's check out the teaser for RDX.
Ready?
All right. I'm ready.
And roll.
അന്ന് കാർണിവലിന് നടന്ന പോലത്തെ അടി പിന്നെ കൊച്ചിക്കാരും കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല ഓർക്കുമ്പോ തന്നെ രോമാഞ്ചം
പെരുന്നാൾ നടന്നതിന്റെ ബാക്കിയാണ് റോയി ഈ കാണുന്നത് റോബർട്ട് അറിഞ്ഞ
കൂട്ടത്തിലൊരുത്തവനെ തൊട്ടതിന്റെ പേരിൽ കൊച്ചിൻ കാർണിവലിൽ നിർത്തിച്ച ടീംസാ ഓരോന്നിനെ എണ്ണി എണ്ണി പൊക്കിയിരിക്കും പറവോൾ സാ
What is happening? Okay. Like, what the fuck? So is this the whole movie's just gonna be one big fight?
I was going to
Is that
say, I
what
wonder
we're
if there's any fighting in this one because it sort of looks like an action film, but I don't know.
What's weird is, most Malayalam films are very sort of more grounded in like
Right,
real
street
world,
level crime
street level, like
dramas.
or just even like
Very
a
human
village
characters.
human character. This feels like they're taking a page out of the Hindi or Kannada playbook of those super over the top sort of hyper real films,
Right.
that are more sort of not the Malayalam stuff that we're used to.
Right.
That's my initial
I
take.
think that's why everybody's really excited is that Malayalam's kind of entering into the action arena.
Oh, no, yeah.
So they're like, how are they going to pull it off? But so I really like seeing Shane Nigam in this because he has the sweetest face. Like he's supposed to be like the badass coming in, but he just these very sweet doe eyes, very very sweet. So he was the one I'm like, oh, he ain't gonna hurt anybody. Well, he does.
I'm sure he does.
But I like
looks
how they just look like these normal guys. They're not like the ripped, action heroes. They just kind of look like guys who are really good with nunchucks. That's what it looks like.
Well, I love action films like anybody else. I just hope that it doesn't lose what I like about Malayalam films.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. It's like if it goes totally sort of like ridiculous action for 2 hours,
Yeah.
I think they're
2 hours. I mean, a short film.
Yeah. I think they'll lose what makes a Malayalam film so successful. Why their cinema is so successful because but again, we're seeing the trailer and it's all action.
Yeah,
so we don't know the story.
Yeah, it may just be all the action scenes from the entire film, but
so that's my.
But it was a certain kind of action. There's these tropes that you see in the action films where there's the extremes and of course the guy flipping backwards where it goes into slow motion and he starts flipping and he goes into slow motion and then fall. There's things that they're done so much in trailers and in films that you see them and you're like, oh, I think I know what this is. It's another one of those, and it's kind of like I don't know. Is the trailer's point to try to make you think that this is going to be another one of those, or is the trailer? I mean, I feel like a trailer should be like, wow, that looks really new and interesting, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, I did like there was that one scene that had the camera that usually you see the camera turning with the body and usually kind of stop. But this one went all the way around, which I have not seen that before. I feel like that was kind of a nice piece of work. It just looked really, and it wasn't special effectsy looking. Like it looked like they're doing the real fight, and it felt, it was kind of slow motion, but it felt like a real fight. And then they kind of turned the camera. So that was kind of a nice little flare.
They had the guy holding somebody over his head, like he's going to throw a whole guy, across the room, and it sort of that goes into that extreme, like Mark was saying, the extremes of action violence where it's so amped up and so exaggerated that everybody, I don't know, it's just sort of it's like takes you out of that cool street level crime drama stuff that we want to see from, I don't know, that we may want to see
the one thing
Malayalam films.
The thing it might have going in its favor is it's produced by Sophia Paul, and she also did the Manal Murali movie, which was a superhero movie that was very grounded, had a lot of great action in it, but it also was very felt like a small movie with a lot of good relationships in the middle of it. So I'm hoping that she's going to bring something to this that she brought to that. And she also did Bangalore Nights. So she does a very relationshipy kind of movies. So hopefully by bringing that to an action movie, that's a cool idea to have a woman's point of view and bring that into, have the big action, but also make you care about the people, which right now, I don't know who they are or why they're doing it. It's a teaser.
Why they're so mad? Why are they fighting?
Why are they so mad? And why are they fighting in front of a church?
Something to do with the church. But like Manal Murali, the first hour and 10 minutes, there's no superheroes.
No,
it's a character piece. So maybe that's what this is. If that's what it is, and the action is justified and sort of works, then that's a different story. But the trailer is very much like any of those big action films that we always see. So that's
they're going for that audience with this trailer. They are. If they want to get that sort of a little bit, more thoughtful kind of examination of street level crime and people's realistic relationships with regard and in the context of crime and all that, then I think they might not be getting that audience with this trailer.
And maybe that's not what they want.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, again, that's why, you know, Malayalam, one of the reasons I do like them is they're not that big action, slow motion kind of Hindi thing. And if they're going for that in this one, it's like, I guess, you know, take your shot because they are huge films and people are really anticipating this. But at the same time, don't forget that the reason we love you is because you do these great characters.
Exactly.
But
but this is just a teaser. So
it's a teaser. I don't even know the release date. I don't even if it has a release date. At least I can't find it. So it might not be for quite a while. Maybe not till the end of the year or something like that. So we'll see.
What were you going to say?
But
Burk was trying to say something.
I'm just blathering on about stuff.
Blathering is good. It's what we're here for. Yeah. I did see the motorcycle too had an RDX on it. I'm going to sound so stupid. Is that an actual motorcycle?
I don't think so. No. I don't know.
Okay, so that was just their initials on
maybe
it.
They changed the BSA to an RDX. The BSA is a motorcycle.
There's BMX, RDX. Yeah. Maybe it's like a play on that. I don't know.
KGF, RRR. I mean, you know.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, there is RDX. I'm looking it up on the internet. I don't know in my.
Oh, there is an RDX motorcycle.
Well, I think it says.
All right. Like maybe that's kind of the play on the their initials or.
Yeah. Maybe they became friends because they all like the motorcycle. Hey, you're Ronnie. You're Danny.
It's kind of a product placement kind of thing because it looks like they make motorcycle boots, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm looking on the internet, so you never know what you're seeing on the internet. I think there's the O'Neill makes boots that are called RDX 2.2 motorcycle boots.
It's interesting though. There's a teeny bit of controversy about this movie. It's just one quick thing is that the lead actor, the one I've been talking about, Shane Nigam, he wrote a letter to Sophia Paul saying he has concerns that his character is not given the right amount of importance, that he was led to believe he was the lead and he had 2 co-stars, but now he's starting to feel like there's just 3 co-stars. So he's a little peeved about that. But we'll see what happens.
But this is like Hollywood RDX.
That's right.
So
I guess he's the first RDX. Maybe he's worried about where he landed in that equation. I don't know.
Right.
But that's just background actor producer shit that happens.
And things like that. You hear those kind of things, and it might not be as bad as you think. I've always heard these rumors. You work on shows and then you read it. You know these. I've worked on shows where I literally know everyone and I know these people, and then you read in the trades and stuff that there's this intense feud going on between actor 1 and actor 2, and I'm like, I've never seen that. They eat lunch together. They seem perfectly happy, and you read the article and it's like he was demanding this and demanding that, and it's like, no, there's probably just something like, how about if we renegotiate? Why don't we do? It's very professional. Nobody's yelling at anybody, but the implication in the trade sometimes is like a feud, and somebody's like, threatening to.
And it's fair for actors to write about how they feel like maybe their contract's not being honored. That's back and forth. It probably wasn't even technically him. It might have been his lawyer. Who knows? Yeah, but anyway,
manager agent.
It's coming out. He's in it.
People love to read that stuff.
They do.
It's also quite fair for people to negotiate for more pay too. I mean, a lot of people, they think when they hear actors saying, I want more money, they say, oh, these greedy actors, they're already zillionaires when they want more money. Right. But the thing is, if your film is making this much money, and the producers are making this much money and the actors are making that much money, maybe they should make a little bit, more proportional amount of money. It's not like they're not being greedy. They're just saying, let's make it fair.
Yeah, make it fair. All right, so that's just our teaser. So we still don't have a ton of information on the exact narrative of this. It sounds like it might be a little like, gangstery, but who knows? We'll find out. Looking forward to the full-length trailer.
Yeah, RDX.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.